go. All right, welcome to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. I'm here with Icons and Bosses host Bettylove and Amoiconic is here, folks.
Most definitely. We appreciate you for having us here, man.
Yeah, we got my man with the plan, Keenan Sargent, is my co-host, my buddy. I've been spending a lot of time with you the last couple of days. Yeah, we've been like brothers, hanging out every day. But good to have you here, Keenan.
Always got crazy time.
He does his show, Kicking It with Keenan. But Icons and Bosses, you can find it with My City, My Music.
Okay,
right. That's where you guys work out of their Overtime Studios.
No, we're not at Overtime Studios no more. We actually have our own platform called E Streets now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we're based out of St. Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, St. Charles. Okay.
Yeah. Right off First Capitol.
Right off First Capitol, next straight over from Main Street. That's where we at right now.
And that's so is that your own place, or are there other people that work out of that building as well?
Well, I was going to say our younger brother.
Yeah.
He's there. E Streets is like his domain or whatever, but it's ours. It's our home.
Yeah, that guy right there.
This guy right here.
Yeah, that guy right there. DJ Super.
So how long you guys had your old studio?
It was July.
Yeah, July.
We moved in officially.
Yeah, officially in July. So it's been great. You know what I'm saying? We elevated ever since. You know what I'm saying? The St. Charles market most definitely opened us up with wide open arms, and they welcome East Streets and Icons and Bosses, and that's where we at.
And so you guys are siblings, right?
Well,
blood can make us any closer. We met almost about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, and it's just like it's been just Amo and Betty since.
Yep, Amo and Betty.
I mean, fam is all fam.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And then when was the first episode of Icons and Bosses?
The first episode was actually during my birthday month. It was a birthday gift to myself, which was 2018, April 26th, because my birthday April 23rd. Okay. So I was at Overtime Studio. That's the first time I ever aired Icons and Bosses, and it was with two other guests, Jay Young and B. Wiley.
Okay.
And I've been doing this for quite some time. I went through, you know what I'm saying, multiple hosts, and the one that stuck the most is when I met my sister Bettylove, and we been rocking.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's honest. Now, what year was that when you came aboard?
Last year, September of 2020.
And you guys are Wednesdays and Sundays. You guys produce the show. Does it go out live to the audience? Do they get a chance to see it live? Okay, so it's a live broadcast.
Yep, live broadcast. We broadcast through the app. We broadcast through our app because we have our own app. Make sure everybody go download that app right now. It's E Streets, Streets with a Z. It's most definitely on all your phones,
Android and Apple.
Yep.
Okay, I'll put a link at the bottom of this video at the end of this podcast so people can just click on that link.
Okay.
So 2018, and then you've had a lot of great guests. You've had Stefan Arkell on there. A lot of the great musicians here in St. Louis have come through Icons and Bosses. Just talk about some of the favorite moments you guys had in the last couple of years of some of the guests you've had.
Well, one of my favorite moments, I would say, it's been a lot of them, though. I can't just...
I know. I'm running through the Rolodex. Oh, my God. You put us on the spot.
One that comes to mind,
one that comes to mind, I would say it's a popular bodyguard. He's the most famous bodyguard around the world. His name is Brandon Long, but we call him B Long. We did a Zoom interview.
I got him on Facebook.
Yeah. We did a Zoom call with him, and it was great. You know what I'm saying? It was very informational for the women because we plan to do some things with him with the women protection thing to teach them how to be aware when they out late night. So we got what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but I mean, we was gonna teach them a couple of defense tactics.
Yeah,
right.
Like
martial arts.
Yeah, he's most definitely a legit bodyguard, and we gonna teach the women some self-defense tactics when they out or when they pumping their gas or just leaving the club.
I bet you he had some amazing stories of being a bodyguard. Did he bodyguard for any celebrities? Did he talk about that?
That's all he do is the top celebrities.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The day we was doing his interview, he was on his way down to some college. I can't remember the college, but it was for the newly signed Vet. She's from here, from St. Louis, and she's like a younger female rapper.
Okay.
And she just got signed on to like one of the big labels. I don't want to say because I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
we can't.
She's like an up and coming rap artist.
Yes.
Yeah, but she's not even up and coming. She made it. She signed. She got a deal now.
She's been doing her thing for years.
Yeah.
So she was just currently signed like over the summer.
Yeah.
So that was pretty big, pretty major for St. Louis and for her.
When you first started, was it hard to get guests to come through your show? Was it because when I started mine, I guess we can trade war stories here. It was mostly just friends and family for the first couple months until I finally started getting, I guess, attention. Attraction.
Yeah, that's how it was for me, because when I first started in 2018, it was like kind of hard because nobody knew who Amoiconic was, you know what I'm saying? So people was trying to get a feel, like to see what was really going on. But it was hard, but I did it, you know what I'm saying? I had some great guests my first year. I don't know if y'all heard of Christine Marie Williams. I interviewed her my first year. Another known artist out of St. Louis, his name is Archie Rebel, but we call him A3X. It's been a lot of dope people that I interviewed over the course of my time span.
So I believe that when you guys started your own podcast like years ago, and you guys was coming out fresh, you trying to get all the guests in, it does get kind of hard, but I believe that once you kind of get your wave and your stream out there,
like build
people will definitely give a call you.
Yeah. And that's how it is now. Like, people are constantly calling, but we keep telling people, like, we're taking, like, we gonna let it be known now on here. We was waiting to get to here to tell people we're December. We're taking a pause because we're getting our content up, and we shoot the intro to our YouTube. Our YouTube is up and running now, so make sure everybody go subscribe to our YouTube because it's most definitely up and running right now.
Oh, I just did.
And of course, we got the holidays coming up soon.
Yes.
It's on the weekends
like
now.
It's so busy. Like, it is so busy. Then with the
it's
like
the Icons and Bosses channel.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to pull them on the other.
Yeah, because that's what we trying to get away. Because once you put Icons and Bosses, all our My City, My Music still pop up.
Yeah.
But you got to put the channel in there, Icons and Bosses channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get it here in a second. Copy this over here.
So me and my sister, we came together. We was like, we got so much going on and so much to get ready. So we just said we're going to take a pause for the month of December. We actually going to shoot our intro to our YouTube coming up, and we actually got shout out to Dara B and MJ. If y'all don't know who Dara B and MJ is, make sure y'all tap in on them. They gave us our official intro, so it's great.
Beat for the intro.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
It's most definitely catchy. it's gonna stick in a lot of it's gonna stick in y'all heads when y'all hear it.
And so for the show, kind of break down the show for the audience, somebody that hasn't heard it yet, but you also play a lot of local music, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And then do people call in, or you do the face-to-face kind of podcast?
See, that's the thing. We have a phone where people could call in, but
they're shy.
Yeah, they shy. They don't want to call in. They just want to look at our handsome and pretty face. So.
They're really like leaving comments online and stuff when you're going live, or the comment there, or ask like their question is there, and then you're like, well, I didn't have the 636 number. You call in, let everybody hear you. But.
I personally always like the interaction when we sit across from a table and we look each other in the eye, and then we can talk. Like, I do sometimes have people call in if they're from out of town, but I'd rather just do it in person, have them come to the house. And
Yeah.
It's just more, it feels like it's, I don't know
It's
what
different. It's different now than it was then.
It's more personable.
How is it different now than it was then?
Well, I mean, as far as like with the streaming or just kind of doing like podcasts, like back then, you always had the radio. It was always face to face. I mean, you did a few phone calls now and then, but not as much. But like now, I think with technology being so advanced, phone call, email, text, like it changed, but we still kind of hold the whole style up in there.
And it's not spelled like that. It's capital ICON apostrophe Z dash capital N dash. Okay. Yeah.
I had it on the other computer over there. Oh, I know I did. Okay, I'll get it real fast. Okay. I sent it to myself.
It's always weird we had to type in things like that, and it doesn't come out the first one.
That's because you got all those commas and dashes. And
I mean, people say it's complicated, but it's not. If you're an icon and bosses, if you're an icon and a boss, you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You'll figure it out. It's not that hard.
All right, so I found you guys already. I got you both at YouTube and Instagram.
Okay, cool beans.
It's hard to find the Facebook though.
It's not. Is it?
It's the same thing.
Because there's icons and bosses.
Right. Because Facebook won't let you put all those.
No, there's one with the and, there's one with the N.
The one with the N, the ones you see, like, this is how everybody know. We're going to let everybody know when you find the official Icons and Bosses page. When you see the purple and black and gray M, that's when you know that's the official page. When you see that logo right there, that's when you know you found the official Icon and Bosses page.
Because you got to put everything in there, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it here. I put the link at the bottom of this video so they can.
So I just found like the profiles. I didn't see the page.
There it is.
I already got you in, so I got all that.
I did it, folks. I've got it. It's on here.
He wears a computer.
Yes. I'm gonna give you one of those.
It's most
but they had so the 2 videos they have. They got Geo Davis. Yeah, that's a great guest. That's a great guest.
That's family. Like everybody that like we pretty predominantly interview. Like we have already a bond with or a connection with, and just wait until the 2020 year, like
2022.
2022. Yeah, thanks. Wait till 2020.
Nobody counts that 2020. Nobody counts that 2020 year. Yeah.
Hey, the new year, people gonna be in for a surprise. We got most definitely some top names, some like statue people that's coming in on the show, and we just ready for the new year, and we appreciate y'all for having us on.
Yeah, this is great. This is great.
Yeah.
For sure. What's your background before this? You started doing this show? Are you guys in the music? Were you in the music scene?
No, I was mainly like a host.
Okay,
so I've hosted several clubs around here. I'm talking about from the O Bar to Escalades to Dante's to the Loft to. Anything that was open, it was Betty was outside. Like, Betty was
good old days.
Outside. Yes.
So you did like MC with people on the stage. Okay.
So I was one up there doing the yelling like, "Hey, ladies, how we feeling tonight? Hey, make sure you tip my bartenders."
Yeah.
Are you bringing those same skills from being an MC into the radio? Do you feel like that kind of helped you?
So it helps me feel more like adjusted and like when I first did my show. I did it without him. He like threw me out there to the wolves.
Yeah.
He's like, sister, I can't do it. I'm like,
crazy story.
What am I supposed to do? Like,
you gotta just fill in.
Yes, but I went in there and it was so like, oh my goodness, shout out to St. Louis. Yes. When I say I had so much support because I just kept telling everybody, I was like, I'm so nervous. I'm doing this by myself. It's the first time I'm sitting in front of cameras and I got people sitting behind me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's totally different than me just being on the stage and in a zone. Because now, like, I'm focused on a crowd. I'm trying to pay attention to the cameras. And you got people, at that time, we were at Overtime Studios.
Overtime Studios, if you've never been there, they got like 30 seats behind you.
Yes, so you have people
watching.
Yes. Wow. And I was just like a nervous wreck. But everybody, like, the comments were going crazy, the reactions and stuff. And they're like, no, don't be nervous. Because I kept saying it. I was like, y'all, bear with me. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm sorry. And it was like, no, you're definitely killing it. Just calm down. Take a deep breath. You got this.
That was Jazz interview. That was Curly Pop interview, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like a little more like subtle because I did have one of my friends. She was like the homegirl. She came on. She was introducing her. At that time, she had like a hair oil that she was trying to get out there, and it was called Curly Pop. So I was like, okay, come on, girl, we got this, And she just a giggly because she was nervous too. It was her first time, but we made it fun.
Right. Yeah.
So,
but those skills being an MC, because when you get in front of an audience, MC, you got to kind of hype the crowd. You're bringing up that energy, right? So, like, you kind of do bring that into when you start your radio show. It depends on what type of show it is. But most of the type of, you're trying to hype the audience, get them excited to be listening, right? Yeah.
So I had to distinguish between it because I used to be in the seat like when the music going, I'm
lit.
Come on, y'all, this such and such song. Come on, y'all remember this? And then now, since I know, like we've been doing it over a year now. Well, I have, but now it's like I'm I can sit down and like how we are now and just chill and just talk and be like, you know.
That's always a fun thing. It's like you got your 3 stages. You got the audience where you watching the show. Right. You got the performer that's doing the show, and then you got the host that's kind of running the show. Like what goes in your mind when you go through all those? Then. Like what goes in your mind? Like first thing when you got a host. Like what's the first thing you got to do? In your case,
you get out here and you party with them. Like my biggest thing when I was hosting, it was not so much being a host, but making sure everybody is enjoying themselves. Like, I don't want my bar empty. I don't want my dance floor empty. Like, hey, I'll go tap the DJ. Hey, change the song. Like,
most definitely.
You clearing out the floor. You know, I want people not stumbling, but you know, their feet hurt because they've been up dancing all night and stuff. I want them to be like, look, I'm going back next week. She had me lit. I want them waking up like, damn, I spent $100 in the club, you know, like.
But we had a good time.
Yeah, you know? Tap my DJ booth, the photo booth. Like, I go around, like I used to take photos of people. I see them snapping. I'm all in the snaps, like, yeah, or, you know, giving them the mic, like, hey, sing this part of the song. So, to me, with hosting, it's all about interaction and keeping them, you know, wanting to come back. Because nobody want to go to a boring club. Anything you can do in the club, you can do at home. Because if I'm not in the club, I'm at home. Right. So it's like my club time was my hosting time, you know? So it's like I know what I want to go to the club and do because I can drink at home, I can listen to music at home, I can shake my butt at home, whatever I can do in the club, I can do at home.
Right. And so you also put your cape on. You put your cape on and be somebody else at that club, right?
Yes. Yes, I was Betty the Body in the club, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's always just fun, you know. Again, with the performing, you know, but performing, you're playing, you don't want to try to mess up. But then when you're hosting, you are definitely like the boss in charge.
Yes,
guys, clap your hands or clap, cheer, boo. I don't care.
Because people really, they come to see you, like they come to party with you. Like if you don't have, you know, like a artist or a special guest or something at the club, like they're coming to see you. They're coming to jam with you, get hype with you. If you have a boring host, your club is not going to hit.
Hi, I'm Keenan. Welcome to the show.
I'm definitely going to take a drink and be like, can I get a tab? The next door music is bumping way louder. Let's go over there. I can hear their host over you, you know? So
yeah, because Kenny, you do the Sunday singing thing, right?
Yes, I'm doing the open mic night at the Soulful Illusion Studios this Sunday. It's from 7 to 11. If you guys want to be part of it, or if you guys want to be part of it, it's $10. If you want to be an artist, it's $5. If you know any musicians, solo artists,
they're giving out a cash prize at the. So I do this podcast Monday through Friday here at the house.
Okay.
And then on the weekends, we do a bunch of different shows. We do Kicking It with Keenan, and then we do different shows at the Soulful Illusion Studios down the street.
Okay.
And that's where also Anton with Soldier by Blood, he has a podcast station there as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So. Okay, I'm familiar with Tweezy.
I heard they're trying to,
Tweezy,
Yeah, that they're trying to move into like Belleville or something and get a studio over there. So hopefully that picks up. That's gonna be nice. Because a lot of the artists that we do interview and stuff like that, they come from like Illinois over here to be interviewed. So especially with us being in St. Charles now, that's like a 40-45 minute drive for them to pen.
Well, some people don't like to cross that bridge. It's a weird thing, isn't it?
But this is
what they giving you a chance. You might as well take it.
Right. Like we giving you a chance to expose yourself. Know what I'm saying?
Even when we're in St. Charles, they was like, I mean, on the south side.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh, you in St. Louis? I'm like, bro, that's literally across the bridge. Like when you come across that bridge.
Intro.
When you come across that bridge downtown, you're right there. Now we in St. Charles, they'll be like, oh my Lord.
Right.
Now, you ever had like guests like out of state or let alone even out of the country?
Yeah.
Out of state. We haven't had a guest from out of country yet. But we've had a few interviews. Sometimes they're Zoom, sometimes they're able to make it in, but we have had a few interviews from artists that was out of town.
Yeah, because we actually had an artist that come in. He has his own record label in Milwaukee. Yeah, he has his own record label. He's the first black person to own a record label in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He actually came to St. Louis and interviewed with us when we were inside the basement before we moved to the studio. And that was dope, you know what I'm saying? So it was lit. It was lit.
How do you prep for like when you have to host, being a host? Like you got this guest coming on. How do you do research before they get there?
Yes,
because that's what I did with you guys. The last half hour, I've been looking through your stuff. And on that computer, that's why I was on this computer. But
I was like, huh?
But
all right, my phone.
But I always try to do it. I always try to do it because sometimes I'm sure you guys get this. Sometimes people flake out. You know, so I make sure that they're coming that day. Yeah, that way I don't waste time research. Not that I don't want to research everyone out there, but you know, I want to be, you know, keep it fresh. So I always do.
We got burnt out on that. We got burnt out on, you know what I'm saying, taking our time, doing the research. Then we got to get a flyer for these people when they don't show. So to cut all that out, we just start charging for our interviews. The top of the year, we charging for our interviews.
Yeah. You want to say the price of how much it is for an interview?
Oh yeah. The top of the year, starting January 1st,
prices have gone up.
Prices have gone up. We were at $80, but now we at $120.
$120, okay.
$120 for an hour, and it comes with, you get your own flyer and
that weekly promotion.
And if you're an artist, we put you in the rotation of the Icons and Bosses playlist. And if you have a business endeavor, we reach out because Betty support a lot. I support a lot. So if it's something that we like, we'll purchase your item or whatever you know promoting at the time.
Okay.
I mean, we have goodies at the studios too. I don't know if we can say what we have, but we have goodies.
And don't let the 120 deter you. Know what I'm saying? Because once you come to the studio, we're not going to tell you what we have for you. But once you get there, we have a treat for you.
It's always the experience.
Yeah.
Outside.
So being able to do like events and just do studio work, like it's always process. Like what's your get up and then what's your closing?
Oh, our get up is pretty much who we are. We introduce ourselves. I'm the icon, she the boss, and when we close, she the peace, and I'm the love.
I like that.
And like during the interview, like to just mainly focus on them. He's like the music guru. So
I do this.
So when it's like the artists and stuff, when we be in the car on the way, I'm like, brother, okay, play the track. Like, let me hear the music. Right. So I won't just be sitting there, you know, when we do play their music, like, okay, it's nice. Yeah. But I already have like the tune familiar or something. So I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll be sitting.
Yeah, you know their style.
You know. Right. Me, I'm a food person. So whenever we have, or like, I love shopping. So whenever you know the ladies come through with their boutiques or people come through with food, they know to bring their plate or you know bring me something because I would definitely give a live review right then and there, you know. So
and to answer your question earlier, she did the hosting thing, but I have a music background. I was an artist at first. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I was an artist at first. I was making music. I released a small EP on SoundCloud. Ooh. Yeah. So
what was your name on SoundCloud?
Amoiconic, the icon.
Okay.
My name was Amoiconic. So it's on SoundCloud. It did good for a minute, but it wasn't like what I was trying to do, and when I was trying to get everything like professionally done, I was getting BS'd around. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending $60 here, $120 here at Fat Buddha and all that, but it's not how I wanted to sound. So that's when I met Film FM. I came across, I don't know if y'all know her or not. Her name is Cookie, Miss Cookie from Film FM.
I heard of her. People talked about her on the podcast.
Yeah, she was the first person that gave me my chance to even come in and do the podcast thing, to not even be an official host, but like just to like sit down at the table and like be like, is this what you want to do? So I appreciate you, Miss Cookie.
You guys get the best people to connect with, man.
So
But when the first time you did you just feel like you filled that void in your life that like, oh man, this is something that's like, I wasn't happy with my life before, but I'm doing this radio show now, and now. Did you get fulfillment when that happened?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like people most definitely turned me up. Like they was like, bro, like you found your lane. I was like, I know, I just found my lane, and when I found my lane, I stuck to it. I broke away and started my own and named it Icons and Bosses.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, it does get harder first, kind of like find your what makes you happy, or to kind of be like, wow, this is kind of like my new thing. So but throughout that process, while you grow, it's always an experience.
Yeah, it's most definitely an experience. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. Like people think like just you go find a station and pay your money. It's easy. This is not easy. This is hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's
dedication.
It's a business.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
It's what is it like? It's almost like having a baby, because if you don't feed it, it's going to die. Like so, you got to keep doing this every day or every week or whatever.
So that routine and agenda.
I
wake up with ideas in my sleep. Like I would wake up and be like, "Oh my gosh, let me shoot him a text. I know it's late. I'm sorry, but look, we should talk about this tomorrow. I don't want to forget it." Right. You know.
Yeah, that's most definitely true. Like I'll be up like doing something. I'll be like, "Oh, okay, sister, let me get on it." So when she send a text.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I already found this, or I seen this, or I looked this up," and I'm like, "Dang,
yeah,
okay."
Like we like yin and yang, like we feed off each other.
Yeah, because when I first came on to the show, and I told him I was like, it had to be Dustin, because right before COVID hit, I was trying to start my boutique. It was an online boutique called Boss Betty's.
Right.
So he came and we met through like a mutual friend or whatever, and he had the show Icons and Bosses, and he was Amo the Icon, and I was just supposed to stand in September. I wanted to try it, so I was going to do the like 3 or 4 Sundays it was that September. I was just going to do the Septembers, but it just hit, and I was like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah,
I
and
like
we made
this.
it make sense.
Yeah, and I was like, look, Icon, the boss, like. And so that's where we got he's the icon and I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Because you guys got like that multi-platform business venture out here, you know, whether it comes to clothes, whether it comes to music, you know, radio. You guys put a lot of creativity in one, and a lot of people are going to get to the feel of that.
Yeah.
And they definitely do. And I love our supporters. Like, I don't think I can go a day without just letting them know, like, hey, y'all, I so appreciate it. Because you don't have to. You know, people don't have to take their time out to watch us. Or, you know, you got some people that be like, oh, their show sucked. Because we heard that.
Yeah, we
for like a couple months. It was like, you know.
Yes.
But that just, But
we got
like
the
I told him, I'm
worst.
like, brother, if you don't have any haters, I mean, everybody's not gonna like it though, you know.
Well,
but if you're on the haters,
you're gonna get haters when you're being
haters.
successful, though. No, you know.
Yeah. We just took what they were saying, and you know.
Yeah.
People hating on you are not on the same level.
At all.
You'll never get the same people above you hating on you for the people below you.
Been there, feel that.
Yeah, because like I don't know if you seen my post recently. I think it was 2 days ago. I was completely done. I was like, I'm done with this shit. Like,
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, like, because I'm the type of person, like, if people know me, like, well, the people who do know me know I come from that cloth. Like, I'm not finna do the he say, she say, you run and tell this person come back and run and tell me. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna dress you. I'm gonna come see you. You know what I'm saying? To see if this is what you talking about. So, and then like everybody just was like, don't give up. Know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know I touched and inspired so many people to the point where it was like, yeah, I'm not finna get this up, bro. Yeah, I got so many people depending on me, so many people looking at me that I didn't even know. So I'm like, I'm here. Know what I'm saying? This is what we finna do.
That's awesome. Yeah, don't give up. Yeah.
I was fed up. I was ready to spaz.
From what I listened to today, you guys definitely have a chemistry back and forth, and so you definitely got something going on. So that's a great thing. That you guys are
people
doing.
call us the AJ and Free of St. Louis.
Yes.
I mean, like when you start something, you definitely want to go out there with a good finish. If that was the case, where you just want to keep the flow going, then pass it on to someone that's going to carry that name for you.
Yeah, but I just don't. That's what I had to learn to deal with. Know what I'm saying? To know I had to leave the NA in the past. You Amoiconic now. You can't be NA right now. You got to be Amoiconic. So, and I'm still learning to deal with it. And this is what I'm gonna do. Because I'm a real life icon, like dead ass.
You are.
Yeah.
Like we all make a name for ourselves.
Oh yeah.
And people will definitely love and appreciate the work you put out, the progress that you go through, and basically the mental. You know, the mental stasis that it takes for you to really think this is you now. Yeah. So everything else, buy new shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. every time there's a tag on Facebook, somebody's like, I'm looking forward to be on a podcast. Sometimes I get tagged on it, but I always see icons and bosses on there too. So I've heard of this name before you guys even reached out to me.
That's dope.
But there's jump into that. There's so many great podcasts and radio hosts in St. Louis that people probably overlook.
Most definitely.
You know, especially with if you guys were at My City, My Music, there's so many great shows there. Tuesdays Up in Smoke is a great show.
Yeah, Hustler Perspective.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's most definitely the gang.
The Lady After Dark.
Oh yeah, the operating room.
Yeah.
The operating room is most definitely Ethnic and Moorish. That's a great one.
Nico, Nico's great.
Yeah.
His is great, and then Beyond FM have a couple good.
Yes.
That app too. So definitely, they have an app. Just
shout out to you guys.
So Tuco TV. That was on there too.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, he's like an MMA fighter or something. So
let me put my phone on silent.
But it's funny though. I bring that because a lot of people think that like we're all in competition with each other, but we're not.
We're not. And
we're all trying to build up St. Louis, right?
Yes.
Right. But that's the thing that we got the most. You know what I'm saying? Like once we broke away from them, oh my God, it was so much confusion,
like a smack in the face.
They was like, "Oh, what you guys think y'all better than everybody?" Because when we branched off, we had made sure we had somewhere to go, which was our studio.
Yeah.
So and it just wasn't for us to tell everybody, you know, what we had in the making, because I just felt like
we were moving in silence.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to, because.
But it's always different when someone leaves. If they've been there for a while and it's like, hey, I gotta go, you know, thanks for everything you've done, or you kind of just leave within a short time frame, that's when it becomes like, okay, what the hell? Like,
I'm like, as long as we spoke with who we were supposed to speak with, like, let's
get fired then.
Well, you have to tell everybody.
I think everybody's dream is probably to have their own studio, their own thing, anyways, right? I mean, so you guys are just moving on to your next chapter, and that's
hey, you learn along the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, hey, we do have space. I mean, right now we're the only podcast or radio show that's, at the studio, because we're still trying to, get it together.
Are you looking for other people to fill in the other days?
Yeah. We most definitely like when we converted over to our location, we was like, we don't want to take nobody from where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come over, let this be your will. Don't do it because you mess with Amo and Betty. Let this be something that you want to do and you feel is right in your spirit. Yeah. So, and I guess it's just Amo and Betty and DJ Super. So,
well, we might get some more people interested from here. We have a lot of people that tune in. They're wanting to do their own shows, I'm sure. So maybe we can reach out to you guys.
Yeah, because it's most definitely a good thing. At our studio and our platform, we offer a lot. It's just a lot that we offer. You know what I'm saying? We let you be in control of your own destiny. That's our thing. You know what I'm saying? You control your own destiny. So if you want to come in there, we going to let you know. Don't come in here just playing. If you really going to do this, you really got to do this. You got to get your content creators. You got to get legit flyers. You got to do everything. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be like, oh, I'm finna come in here and pay my money and just talk a whole bunch of crap.
One thing we don't smoke in the studio.
Yeah, but we smoke in our waiting area, but not in the studio room.
Yeah.
We don't take it.
We don't do it here.
Like Joe Rogan.
I can't take it.
I personally, don't really get high that much, but I don't do anything like that before a podcast, because I try to be as sharp as I can be, so I can listen and understand what's going on. And also, you guys are just gonna be talking, and I'm gonna be over here like, So
it's most definitely good. But it's been a great journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I'm Bettylove came into the picture. You know what I'm saying? Ever since she came in the picture, she most definitely been holding.
We had smoke with that too.
Yeah.
When I came in the picture, oh my gosh, they was like, oh, Amo think he's better than us. Amo think, oh, it's only because you got a cute face now. Oh, well, Betty, the show is only popping because of you. I'm like, no, this was his show 2 years before I even came on. Right. I just added, the tea.
Add the spice.
Okay.
Yeah. But we don't want to talk about the foolishness, because we just, like we say, me and Betty, we most definitely humble spirits. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely positive vibes. We don't like no negative energy our ways. But we will speak on some stuff and address some situations if it becomes a part of that situation. But
by all means,
we don't did dibble and dabble in the foolishness. We all good business. We want to work with good people, good honest people, and not selfish people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
show people what we've been shown. You know, help people. You know, elevate themselves. Nobody want to be in the same place that they are. You know,
right?
Everybody's So it's just like, hey, if I can show you a couple things that you don't know, you might be able to show me. You know, like. You might be able to show me something that I don't know, and I grasp to it.
I doubt it, but
no, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying, you know, like people, you might be able to just share knowledge.
Because, right. I agree. I was just playing. Yeah.
Because everything like we did on our own with just like us, Amo, Betty, and DJ Super. You know what I'm saying? That's why our YouTube channel just now getting where it's at, because we literally had to sit down and learn.
Did we shout out our headache, DJ Super?
Yeah, we shout out our headache, yes. We love him to death. We love DJ Super to death. But yeah, so we that's why our YouTube channel just now getting up to where it's supposed to be. My content creation. Yeah.
T's Kitchen.
Yeah, T's Kitchen. Yeah,
I definitely need to go back there. They have some good food.
That was one of my favorite. When he was asking us what our favorite show was, that was when we did the Thanksgiving cook-off last year. She actually won.
Oh, T's Kitchen won?
Yeah, she actually won. It was her against two other chefs.
Oh my gosh, Jacob. Jacob Smith.
She had like shrimp and crab stuffed lobster tails.
Like tacos and everything.
No, it was like a stuffed lobster tail.
Yeah, it was great. Like, it was great.
I had their chicken wings. They catered to a music video that we were in, and then I
had the locked and loaded baked potato, like locked and loaded baked potato.
That's great.
Like,
maybe the potato skin or something.
Yeah, it had like the chicken on the inside. I was like, dude, that was awesome.
Damn, now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Shout out to T's Kitchen. T's Kitchen was the first one to ever reach out to us for advertisement. I don't want to boast and brag, but she the first person that ever reached out to us for a legitimate paid advertisement, and we appreciate her for that. And make sure y'all everybody go download T's Kitchen app. She actually has an app, and all the true Icons and Bosses listener, she's doing a 10%.
Whenever we have a show, they use the coupon code Icons and Bosses to get 10% off of their order.
Their whole entire order.
So if you guys were to order right now, you would get 10%
off. Are they up right now?
No, she's closed right now. She closed. She opened at 1 and closes at 6. And she does have
Uber drivers.
Yeah, she has that. She has delivery. She delivered through T's Eats.
No, remember she switched it back. Yeah, she's on Uber Eats now.
Uber Eats. Yeah, she's on Uber Eats right now. Yeah, you can order through your app. Download the app on your phone. Order T's Kitchen through your app, and they'll be there. Like, she opened
They do got good food for
the best wings I've ever had.
I need to try their wings now.
Seriously.
The St. Louis wings. Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Do you do? It looks like you guys do events too, open mics and things like that. Is that our Instagram here? Just kind of.
Yeah, my $2 Tuesdays.
Yeah, we just did our last one last week.
Yeah, we just did our last $2 Tuesday.
This was the last
right.
one.
And it's in First Capital. Where's that at?
It was a mistake on the flyer. Like, it was a slew of people. Like, where y'all at? It's no First Capital in St. Louis. We didn't catch it until the day of the event.
Wow.
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody that came out.
Yeah.
But we really didn't catch it to the date of the event. So we had to re-edit it and put the new flyer out and tell everybody, hey, but they were still trying to find us. So that was the last $2 Tuesday we were doing. Yeah. So.
And $2 Tuesday, what does that mean? $2 to do the karaoke open mic?
No,
so we sold chicken and beef tacos. We had $2 tequila.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had like a half a bar, not a full bar, but
a half a bar. Yeah. And you could come in.
Nachos.
It was great. And if you was an artist, you could come in, you could perform your music. And if you weren't even if you were not an artist, you could come in and do a karaoke. You know what I'm saying? It was just great. We thinking about bringing it back, but we trying to find a bigger location to do it at, because
the station is not going to do it. We definitely need a bigger location because we don't want them to like try to turn it into a club. But like the crowd, So we definitely need a bigger spot.
I think I know a few places.
Well, there's some great venues right by that area, like Redfish, Bluefish, Leo's. Some
definitely.
We started at
Lord and Harry's.
Yeah,
Lord and Harry's. Yeah,
we started down there.
Yeah,
but they was like Lord and Harry's when we did $2 Tuesdays at Lord and Harry's. It was supposed to be like a pro bono type thing for a minute, and then we were supposed to talk, but we feel like, you know, we brung the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Every night we was there, they either sold out of food or the bar made more than it would have made on a Tuesday night. And when we actually got to sit down with the owner, the owner, she told us.
One of them.
Yeah, one of the owners, she told us we couldn't charge at the door. It's no way that we could get money. Only way we could do is send her the flyer that we make, and they could share it, and it could come like, we was like, if we not getting nothing out of it, why would we just continuously pack your club, put money in your pocket, and we walking out of here with what? Just the people we brung in. Yeah. Like, good job. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing that always happens with the promotions and venues and stuff. It's like people agreed, and you know, they don't want to.
Yeah, when you have like a verbal contract versus black and white contract, sign it out of line.
So I mean, it was most definitely a learning lesson.
They definitely followed us
to the radio station. It was becoming
overwhelming
so big,
because it was
in our studio.
We didn't have the space like Lord and Harry.
Right. So coming up in the new year, can we give a couple spoilers here of some of the guests you guys have coming on at the beginning of next year?
Well, we haven't started booking for January yet because of what we're doing right now with the content.
Gotcha.
So we really haven't started booking in January because it's a couple things we want to twitch and tweak.
Yeah,
but y'all, we promise. Like it, we have a few that's like, look, let me get on. They don't.
Can I cut you off, sister?
Yeah,
we do have bookings in January.
They're in the inboxes, but we don't have dates.
Exclusive for you.
Actually, they actually sent over. It's two of them. I know if y'all heard of Hakeem the Dream, he's the same artist. He will be our January 2nd show. Our first show of the new year will be January 2nd.
Okay.
And then we have a new artist who I know she's gonna get signed by the time she interview with us. She's out of One Source Records. I don't want to get her name wrong, but she will be interviewing with us as well. So we have two so far, and we got a list of people that's in our inbox. We just waiting on payment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's people in there. It's like top people in there. It's just we don't want to say until the deposit is confirmed.
Right.
But for sure, we got Hakeem, and I can't remember her name. It was just on the tip of my tongue. Y'all gonna make me look at my phone.
He shouldn't even back you up.
Yeah, but but she is a One Source. If y'all tune into One Source, make sure y'all tap into One Source.
Shout out to One Source.
Yeah, they are the only record label in St. Louis, Missouri right now. And they doing great things over there. So shout out to them.
Okay, I got a question to go around the table. I'll start with you first, Keenan. If you could interview anybody alive, we'll do a live for the first round.
Oh boy,
who would it be?
Anybody alive? Anybody alive?
They have to be breathing.
Ooh, wow. Okay. There's a few YouTubers I definitely want to get in. He goes by Cinemasker. He's a angry video game nerd. I'd definitely like to get him on the show.
Okay,
but I forgot where he lives though. But yeah.
All right, over here.
The person I want to interview right now, I'm saying, like, I would say the person that I really want to see make a statement for real, I would want to interview Key Glock right now.
Okay.
Like, I most definitely want to interview Key Glock. Yeah.
What would you ask him?
I would ask him, like, I wouldn't even ask him about the whole Dolph situation. I would ask him, like, how was his journey coming up until now? Like, what made him want to be a rapper? Because most people don't know Key Glock was smart. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't necessarily always a street dude. He was highly intelligent. So that's what I asked him. But Key Glock, yeah, most definitely Glock. Hell yeah.
Betty, is yours going to be a fashion person? I'm thinking it's going to be a fashion person.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's Jada Chavez.
Jada Chavez?
Lil Baby's ex-girlfriend, baby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's just, that's my boo, but she like, it's just how she came up, like quietly. Mm-hmm. But like now she has like
her own lane.
Yeah. And it's like everybody be asking her, you know, what do you do? Because I'm one of them. What do you do, baby? Because you just sitting on the money, and it's like you getting paid to walk through clubs. Like, show me. Like, is it Bitcoin? Is it like, girl, talk to me. Talk to me. Let me know. Is it crypto? Like, Jesus. And plus, I just want to see her walk through.
Yeah, that'd be lit. Oh, and her name is Ryan. It's RYN.
Yeah, I heard of. Yes, I heard of her. Yes.
Yeah, she's most definitely gonna be signed soon, like real soon.
Yeah, I've been hearing stuff about her. Yeah,
she's most definitely lit. So people got to tap into her too.
Yeah, just gotta be proud of your people, man.
Yeah. So we most definitely got her interview coming, and Prince Hakeem interview coming. It's like it's so much going on, but like I say, we're gonna take a break. December is gonna be our recuperation because we've been going hard for 3 years.
We've had like an interview every week, and it's twice a week.
Yeah,
like we're interviewing Sundays, Wednesdays. Like, oh my gosh.
So how many shows do you think you've done in the last since 2018?
Oh, well, before I left my city, my music, and we was on radio, the speaker app, I at least had about probably 100 interviews up there. Mm-hmm. But over the course of 3 years, shit, I don't know. It's been a lot.
Probably close to about 300.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Wow. It's been a lot. And we lost a lot of traction with that too. Like once we converted over, lost traction. Like we lost majority of our fan base, but they are slowly finding us again. But like I say, hey, it's nothing to a giant.
I probably shouldn't ask the questions, but you can't. So all those old podcasts, do you not own those old ones that you did with My City, My Music? Or
I'm happy you asked that. We could speak on that. Once when I first came to My City, My Music in 2018, I was under the impression that everything that I did was already copywritten. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was never told that, hey, you really gonna have to go get this copywritten. I was always under the impression that I was protected through the network. Right. And once this interview happened with 2 people in St. Louis, the station got flagged. And by me not being LLC'd at the time, it took all my shows away. I couldn't go on Spotify or iHeartRadio no more. Spreaker blocked us on everything. So all our interviews, everything got took down. Only thing we had left was the YouTube. And we can't even use the YouTube because it's stuck on My City, My Music. So that's why we in the revamping stage.
So was it a guest that you interviewed that got flagged?
No, this one did. We didn't even have anything to do with the show. It's just the radio station got flagged, and if you want LLC, they got your.
It was like LLC and something else they were saying, and he was like, yeah, because it was us and like 2 other podcasts that was on the platform. That lost everything, like, and he said it was just lost, like we couldn't pick it up.
It was nothing we could do
like that. Yeah,
but it was most definitely a learning process. Now we LLC, we ASCAP, BMI, everything. Both our names are ASCAP BMI. Our logo ASCAP BMI. So we're protected. If anybody try to do anything like that no more, they gonna be stopped right there.
Right. Wow. Okay.
I mean, that's sometimes a harsh way to go, but you know,
it's most definitely a learning lesson. Like, I'm not mad about any of it. It was a learning lesson. Know what I'm saying?
You know how you saying you would send us the video and we'll be able to cut it up or whatever if we want to edit to post it.
Yeah, I give all my videos.
Well, you couldn't do that over there, so it's whatever he recorded.
It stays
when you share, when you share, like, you have to make sure it says My City, My Music in order for you to share it. Like, you can't just post it and say, hey, this was Icon and Boss's show today, even though, you know, you can do the hashtags or, you know, My City, My Music studio, well, but it would have to be
that up there. There's my watermark right here.
And I think that is so dope.
Yeah.
We got
my son would go
nuts.
I think
he would be in here like a kid in a candy store.
Melody would too. I know she would. She'd be like, "Let me. What do this do? I want to know." I'd be like, "Hold on, babe. Let me check."
Yeah, I don't know how they. I mean, I'm only familiar with the people I talked to you about on it, so I don't know how other things.
I just want to get it clear: we're not talking down about My City, My Music. We're just talking about icons and bosses experience.
Right.
Oh, so.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think what they do is great. I've been there many times for different shows and everything. It's a great facility. So what I
like the environment.
Yeah, most definitely.
We were one of the podcasts that actually moved to the Hampton location.
Okay.
So we were the first or the second show in the studio. I think Visual Plug them did first.
Yeah, and then it was us.
Then, yeah. So we actually,
but don't get me wrong, it was most definitely a great experience there.
Oh yeah,
and it was a learning experience. Now we took all our L's and turned them into lessons, and we just bettering ourselves every day.
Right.
Every day.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Ken, you got a question over here?
First off, no, I like that way you talk. You said L to lessons.
Yeah. Right.
That could be a title of something. Loses to lessons. I love that. So, just throughout your time, you're a young kid, you grow up, and then ask like, hey, when we grow up, and we never say anything when it comes to podcasting, filming, or anything like that. Yeah. Unless you want to say like, yeah, I want to be an actor or a singer. But like, what you guys are doing, you guys are actually producing a studio moment for a lot of people, up and coming, people that's already been there, legend, whatever case is, and you bring them to the set and they want to get the name out there. Yeah. And they give the praise to the people that got them there and also the people that put them on the set. So like you guys, as far as a team, individually, you guys are great, but as together, you guys are just something remarkable.
Right.
There's nothing that can change that.
Thank you.
So like what would have been the best moment so far throughout your time? What's been the best moment that you've ever seen during your studio time or hosting? Like, what's been the best for you?
Ooh, the best.
I don't know, because we always be jamming.
Yeah, we lit everywhere we go. I say the best time I would have would be like our old management team. We had appreciation dinner. That was lit. Like we was lit that night. That was the best time I would say. It's so many, but that's the one.
When everybody voted for us when we won our 3 awards.
Facts. Oh. How could I forget that?
We won 3 international awards because My City, My Music is international.
Right.
So they had the awards last year. We were still on their platform. So we won 3 different categories on their over there. So that was like pretty dope to me because that was my first year coming in it and everything. So it was like just to keep hearing your name ringing because we all had to vote.
Yeah, everybody
so even we voted. Well, I know I voted for like
have
other
the records.
And stuff,
like
but
I actually run it, and to show.
Oh, show and tell.
Yeah.
Like, look, we actually won. Kiki gave me this, by the way. He was like, "Look, Amo, you won." Like, yeah.
It's like all the categories and then the ones that we actually won. So.
Yeah, we won. Best comedy, best business, and best hip hop music show.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, like My City, My Music is most definitely, it's not all bad. It was just like I should have been on my business tip instead of like listening to like word of mouth. Be like, yeah, you protected. I should have made sure I was protected. But learning. It's learning.
But I think like just through time, no matter who you work for, it's one thing where like if they're mistreating you, then you can leave. But like it's always going to be the people that are training you, and then want to see how far you're able to go until you actually go out there and do everything on your own. Yeah, that's always going to be the greatest thing. Like even here, working under RG&I for like 2 years or so, and sooner or later, something's going to change. But you just love what you do. Keep going with what you got, and pow, you're going to make it definitely big.
Oh yeah, because it's most definitely we just getting bigger and better.
That's the trophy.
Yeah, that's actually the trophy.
It's like a microphone.
We supposed to got 3 trophies, but we only got 1. But we not complaining. We just we satisfied with our 1 trophy.
We got a gun over here.
And because I had just moved in this house. Oh my gosh! If you see, it's totally different now.
Yeah,
we had just moved in there, and we were so excited about the trophy, and we're like, let's just take a picture. Like, just let's take a picture. So yeah.
It was most definitely lit.
So I was like, oh my gosh.
That was a good time. Like, that was a happy time. Yeah, most definitely.
That's awesome.
I be thinking about changing that picture, and then I just go back to like that night, and I'm like, nah.
Your first reward is always the greatest.
Yeah. So, most definitely.
To wrap the end of the show here, Icons and Bosses, how can they get a hold of you if they want to be a guest? You do got some slots open up in January.
Yeah, we do got slots open. We interview Wednesdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 3 p.m. If you want to book us, like, you can hit us up on, you want a fast response from us, don't do Facebook. You want a fast response, go through our Instagram page, which is the Icons and Bosses Radio Show. Go to that page right there. And you can follow us on our Icons and Bosses page on Facebook. That's how you know you found the real Icons and Bosses page when you see that M. That's the only M you will ever see like that. Shout out to, how could we forget? We got 5'9" Kane.
5'9" Kane
in January. Yeah. So he made the logo. So if you ever look up Icons and Bosses and y'all don't see that purple letter in that black M, that's not us. That's most definitely not us.
Oh, I guess I'm following you already.
You follow
notifications.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's great to finally meet you guys. I heard about you guys for a
Thanks
while
for
now.
having
Yeah, so finally it's neat to meet people what you hear about and you finally get to meet them. So
because I've been hearing about you a while too, and I was just like, man, let me reach out. Let's see what
I don't turn down anyone. So.
I mean, he was super excited when he told me, he was like, sister, you wouldn't guess who I got his book for? And I'm like, who?
Yeah.
And then he had said, I'm like, okay, I seen it like on the Facebook or whatnot. I'm like, okay, I seen it now. I went and checked it out. And I'm like, it does not look like we're in the basement. So when I was looking at the things, I'm like, dang, this studio must be big.
I forgot he called me. He's like, yeah, I think you gave me the wrong address. I'm at a house. It's at my house.
It's the right house. It's somewhere in the location.
I forget to
but you most definitely got a dope setup. Like, this is most definitely really inspiration.
Nice.
Like,
well, handmade.
Like I tell everybody, like, if you were to watch this podcast 8 months ago, it was just a light in the table and a sign, and that's it. So it took our time to build, and same thing with your new studio. I'm sure your new studio the next 4 or 5 months is going to look iconic.
It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
Yeah, so you just keep building over time. So that's just how we did it. So
yeah.
But thank you guys so much for being on the show.
We appreciate you for having us.
Yeah, so definitely check them out. Icon and Boss is a good show. I highly recommend it. And we will see you again tomorrow. Subscribe to The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs on YouTube. Check out Kicking It with Keenan on the RH Night Network and give RH Night Network a like.
Yes.
And we will see you tomorrow.
We're out.
Peace.